So if you find yourself stuck in this circle of constant burnout and maybe gaining a lot of energy or ending here in burnout, and just this hustle mode, this stressed out nervous system, I'm going to tell you the 3 simple steps I took to transform burnout, constant burnout, into joy and more energy, more vibrant energy, and being able to manifest much more easy and stop that suffering. So the 3 simple steps that I took, and anyone can use them. I have seen my clients using them and transforming from burnout and into this joy. And we really have this source, this direct passage to this inner source of joy and energy. And we just need to learn to get into contact with it and to get it out into life. And this is what I'm so passionate about teaching you here. So stay tuned, and especially for the last and third step, because that's what's going to combine everything. That's what's going to combine manifestation and make manifestation so much easier. Because so a little service announcement also, if you've been following me here or before on my Danish site, or even if you're new, because that also has a lot to do with this joy, manifesting energy. Because manifestation is not only about manifesting that big car or those money or that perfect job, right? I think if you're here, this is what you also are using manifestation for, or wanting to use manifestation for. Because manifestation can really also be used to manifest more energy, exactly, or more happiness, more. So I had so many clients that said, I don't care. I don't want a big fancy car or that house. I just want to feel more energy. I just want to feel more happy. So I'm here for you today. And about the service announcement is that you might have noticed, if you've been here, that the name has changed. So if you're not been here before, I have run for a year since 2017. I've been coaching women in energy and so on. So slowly it changed into using my experience in manifestation instead, because I just noticed that it goes so much faster. And we have to be patient, but we don't have to work with this forever and ever and ever and running in circles, right? If you use manifestation in this also healing our energy, healing our nervous system, it goes so much faster. And that's what I'm really passionate about. So that's why I also, when I had my baby almost 2 years ago now, that I kind of made a change. I kind of dropped that Danish site. I had to do some soul searching, and now I'm starting here in English. I had to find myself after becoming a mom, just big changes, right? So this is where we end up now. So empowered empath, I just experienced that it was being used many places, and I didn't really vibrate with it so much. So this is the name we go with. Let me know what you think, and let's move on with today's talk. And the first step in this is, and it might sound well duh, but it's to stop this hustle vibe, right? The energy. Why your energy? Because so our nervous system is attracting a kind of vibe. It's attracting a kind of a busy schedule maybe, or if you have this like I never have time enough, or everything has to be done fast because I have so much more to do, or you just like hustling and getting nowhere. And it's not going to change. So this is the first bad news, right? That it will not change when you get that new job. It will not change when you finally get enough clients in your business. It will not change when you finally become self-employed, because you will just create that new model, or that job will just turn into, maybe it will be cool in the beginning, but it will turn into the same. It will keep manifesting as long as it's going on in your nervous system. So you need to figure out, like, why is your nervous system this stressed, or why is it attracting this? So we need to work on the nervous system first. And so I can tell you an example. I used to see, like, I just don't have enough time to do all the things. I need to create this, create that, and especially when I started my own business, I need to create this, create that, and I never have enough time. I have to deal with clients also, and it just burnt me out. It burned me out like any other job would have done, right? So we need to start from our energy. It needs to start from our energy. You need to start where you're creating this space for you, and hence the joy space. Before, my name was Joy Healing Space, but it's not where we heal. When we get into that joy space, we heal automatically. It peels off ourselves, but we need to become expert at our nervous system. And this is what I talk so much about. This is the nervous system, because our nervous system is the direct line to manifesting what we want. So the nervous system is where it's stressing you, or where it's burning your energy out, or where energy vampires or getting to drain your energy. And this is my next video, because that's a whole topic on itself. So if you watch this later, I will link to it here, or if you watch this when it's still new, stay tuned, wait for it. So how to handle energy vampires. And it's not what you think, because so many people work on protecting your energy and protecting and using crystals and everything, but you have it right here inside yourself. And this we're going to talk much more about in that next video, because that's really amazing once you learn that. So, but to learn your nervous system, so you need to find that safety, and you need to find out where are you feeling unsafe in your nervous system. So for me, for example, it was this hustle energy. I need to get there. I need to get this done, because then I can relax. I need to get this done. I need to do that and get there so I can. So you see, then we are all the time out of our body. So once you start opening this, and it can, when we need to start this, it can really feel impossible, because this is right here where you don't have a moment for yourself, but you need to open this moment. You need to start doing this. When you start taking that time for yourself in the morning, that 10 minutes, and getting in touch with your nervous system. And then you need to learn to say the right affirmations, right? But when you really calm your nervous system and tell it, this is safe. It's safe to take my space. It's safe to have time for myself. I have enough time. I have more than enough time to take care of myself. I have more than enough time to create what I need to create to attract abundance, and so on. You need to find out where is the unsafe feeling in your nervous system, and to really speak so nicely to yourself and comfort yourself like you were a parent to yourself, to teach your nervous system this safety. Once you teach your nervous system this safety, then you can create just about anything. Then you can open for the joy, because you have this space to feel your creativity, to feel your intuition, to go with the flow, to live in the flow, and to really do what your soul is here for, and that is pure soul joy. Then you can really open for the joy. So we really have to understand this. It starts from within. It's not when you get that job. It's not when you finally start that business for yourself. It's not when you find love, definitely, because you're not going to find the right love from that energy. And that's how it is with everything. So it starts from your energy first, and then it will just come to you. It's not something you have to chase. If you open for it in your energy, if you calm your nervous system, if you know your nervous system, where it's feeling unsafe, create that safety. Whoosh, the world and joy will open for you. So that leads me to the second hack, because that is also, they all combine together. And once we combine these three, heaven. So hack 2 is to brainwash yourself. And this is how it will feel sometimes, that I'm trying to brainwash myself, and that's really what you need to do. This is the honest truth, because you have been brainwashed already all through your life. Because you once was the baby, and right now I can just look at my daughter, how she, every time she have a failure, right? So when she falls, she just get right back on. Nothing, she's not going to judge herself. She is not going to stop herself from getting up on that chair or that table or whatever. She continues climbing. Even if she falls, she goes up. And this is really interesting to watch, because we once were these people. We still are these people. It's just that we have been brainwashed to something else, to more limiting beliefs, to limiting ourselves. So you need to brainwash yourself kind of back to that truth, back to who you really are. And I'm going to link to a lot of videos in this video, because of course it's something we can go deeper in, but this is to get the overall picture. So this about brainwashing yourself, there's also something else you need to really understand. So that manifesting secret that I shared not long ago also. So how we brainwash ourselves, but it's also, like I said before, to find that nervous system and really start to teaching yourself that this is safe. This is safe when I'm not living up to anybody's expectations, but being true to myself. This is safe, because you might be shown the opposite. But you need to talk to yourself, this is safe, or that exactly, again, like a child. I watched my little girl looking in the mirror, and she's just so fascinated about herself. You should also be so fascinated about yourself, looking in the mirror and say, oh my God, I am on a roll. I have the best ideas. When I share my ideas, when I create something, when I share something, and people are going to love it because I love it. I have the best ideas, and I'm the best in creating them and getting them out. And can you hear it? So you need to look at yourself like that little child. You're so amazing. I can't believe how amazing I am. And everybody else doesn't matter in this moment, because I'm here with myself. You need to brainwash yourself in whatever it is that you want to manifest, in whatever it is that you want to become more of. And this is really why I call it brainwashing, because you might not believe it in the beginning. You might, because you have these ongoing thoughts, even the ones that you're not conscious about. It's going on all the time. So once you just start saying this, you can have, someone teach me this, just to have this by automation, to have it ready, and then you can also build upon it, but it can stop your mind right in the moment when you catch yourself. That I am safe, I am secured, I'm loved, and I'm wanted. When I have these words just right at the back of my head, because I say it so many times, especially when you're really in that low energy, you take a 3-day detox. A 3-day detox where whatever is around you, whatever is showing in your reality, it doesn't matter. What matters is these this sentence, or however, what you're going to, like one of my clients just recently, is amazing, she called it the trump card. Is it also called that? Not you know who, but the card in a game, right, where you can take it. Okay, so as soon as you hear all this nonsense or monkey mind, pick up that card. I am safe, I'm secured, I'm loved, and I'm wanted. I'm safe, I'm secured, and loved, and I'm wanted. And so then you can hear, and then once you catch yourself here, you change, you shift, you do a shift, and then you can always build on it, like saying these more extended affirmations that really hit you in the core, that hit you in your nervous system. But this is how to brainwash yourself, because you need to brainwash yourself to who you truly already are. It's not like, well, it's a little bit like manipulating yourself, but we have put these words together with something bad, but when it's for something good, for the bigger good, for the greater good of your life, this is really how it is. There's not so much to heal. There's not so much to go down and work with. You just need to continue until you see that you're starting to react from this, to act from this, and the reality is going to show up from this. So even if you have to act like that child you have in the family to copy their energy, or to contact your inner child and to get her out, and like this playful weirdo girl, to get her out, if that's what you need to do it. And just don't care how people around you will act. Trust me, I was not always like this. I have been this completely introverted, no self-worth whatsoever, no confidence. But anyway, I somehow believed that I'm going to travel the world, and then I attracted jobs that take me around the world, right? And that then gave me more confidence. It got me out of my shell, slowly sometimes, but the latest, I don't know, 5-10 years, something really happened when I started using these small magic tricks. And it really works when you really commit to them and say, as soon as I catch myself in something, whoop, I'm going to hit myself right back, catch myself, do something, glimpse, how to say this, in your fingers, or slap your thigh or something to activate, like, whoa, this is not what we're doing this. I'm safe, I'm secured, I'm loved, and I'm wanted, or however. But it always comes down to these 4 words, really, whatever the blockage is, because it is usually that I'm not good enough, because that's also what it is about the time and the hustle and the struggle, that if I don't live up to expectations, if I'm not doing this and this and this, then I'm not good enough. Can you see it? It all comes down to this. So once you really tell your whole nervous system that I'm safe in this, to believe this, that I'm safe, secure, loved, and I'm wanted, even when I'm in this energy, that then creates the kind of life where you still wanted, you're still safe, even if you're not doing this and this and this and that and that. Right. And that leads me to the 3rd and last hack. And this is the one that maybe sometimes will be the most difficult, but it will also be the one that combines all 3 of them and really make a change. And maybe you will not like it first. I didn't like it sometimes. I just want it now, okay? And I understand it. But so the 3rd hack is to accept and find joy and gratitude right here in the situation right now. To find joy in the situation right now. Because I know I hate to be here where I am lonely, or I have not enough money. I hate this job. I cannot get up in the morning. I don't want to do this, okay? So the main thing why it's happening right now is because you just need to look at it differently before the universe is ready to change for it, right? So if you continue to look at it the same way, nothing will change. So the first step here is to open yourself to, I am willing to open for joy right here. I'm choosing I'm choosing joy right here. Can you feel it? Okay, and maybe you saying, no, I cannot, I don't. But so we have the choice to choose joy and gratitude in any moment. And this is, but this is also about our energy and about these energy vampires, or letting the negative, lower vibe energy affecting our system, our nervous system. And this is something really important to learn, that to not, because it doesn't help. And we will talk about that in the next video. So it's not about pushing them out of our life, because it will not make a change. It will just give you momentarily peace, right? So how to find peace and choose joy right here in the moment, because it's safe to be me, and again, together with the last two steps. Because right here, I choose joy. I choose gratitude. I'm so thankful that I'm here. You can find some way to look at this situation in a better way. I know it. Sometimes we have to look very, very far, very, very deep to find it. But there is something here that you need to find the joy and gratitude in. Because the truth is, life becomes so unbearable and dissatisfaction when we're just longing to get that into our life, when we're just longing for that, when I can only be happy when I have that, when I can only feel good and feel joy when I have that. We need to find it right here. And it is freaking possible with these 3 steps, and it's the biggest tool, your greatest magic, really, because it's something that nobody can take from you. You have it. You are connected to source, and this source is already in you. It's already from the ground underneath you. So you can choose it in any moment. And when you start choosing this, when you start choosing joy, you can say it to your whole system. And when you start choosing this, that is what the universe will give you. They will not continue to give you the other thing, but when you can choose the joy in the moment, when you can choose you, when you can choose to be safe right here, in your joy, in your gratitude, then guess what? That's what you will get more of. And that's what we call detachment in manifestation, because then you detach yourself from what it is that you want, that it's not so necessary, you're not so desperate to get it. Because when you say that I will only be happy when I get this, the universe will continue to show you that no, this is not what's going to make you happy. But when you learn to open for the joy and the gratitude right here in this situation, that is what truly in the long run is going to make you happy. Because I was also the one who was traveling around the world and having to feel this excitement all the time. For years, 7 years, I was traveling around the world. And it was exciting. It was amazing. And once I come home, guess what? I fall into deep depression. And like, life is so yuck. And so I have to find joy in the everyday life situations, doing the dishes, washing clothes, changing diaper on my little girl, and this is so joyful for me now. So I really had to find joy in the everyday moments that not so much need to happen all the time for me to feel happiness, because I was searching for the joy outside. So that has been one of my biggest searches, really, because I was searching for joy and freedom. So I had the freedom to go around the world and travel and seeing amazing places, right? But really, truly, it was right in here. But we know this from our heads, that they say it's not out here, it's in here. But we really need to, and if we need to hear it hundreds, thousands of times in different ways. And I think also that's why so many are going on YouTube now, because if we hear it in different ways, in different languages, and not languages, but with different words, maybe somehow, somewhere, it's going to click in us how it truly works. So be open to find the joy and the gratitude right here in this situation, because your life is right here, not when you get that. And the whole process of getting what you want, that is the joy. That is the satisfaction. to be open to the joy and gratitude right here, right now, in this moment. Because that will that will create the biggest shift in you, because that will change how you look at things. And you might start to look at it like from a little child, or from a free person, from a joyful person. So I don't know what it is with my speaking today. So it's time to stop, right? So I hope that this gave you something, and please let me know what it gave you. And I'm so excited to share this next video also about energy vampires, or how to protect your energy, how to stay in your energy and connected to source. So don't forget, it all starts from within. To stop that hustle energy, start brainwashing yourself, and to find the joy and the gratitude in the moment, in the situation right now. And that is going to open for magic, open for what it is that you truly, truly want.